Hello and welcome. Today I invite you to come along with me on a journey to explore 4 extraordinary temples here in Chiang Mai. These temples came highly recommended, and I was told each one offers something unique that makes it truly worth the trip. We'll begin with a hidden gem tucked away in the lush green mountains, a sanctuary where nature and spirituality intertwine. Get ready to climb 306 steps to the most sacred and oldest temple, Doi Suthep, perched high above Chiang Mai with breathtaking views of the city. From there, we'll then venture into centuries-old tunnels steeped in mystery and finish the day at a temple that feels like you're stepping back in time. Ready to join me? Let's go and explore. We hired a tuk-tuk from Chiang Mai for the day to take us up into the mountains. Hello from beautiful Chiang Mai. Today we are going to explore 4 temples. The first one I am at is called Wat Pha Lat, up in the hills of Chiang Mai. This was recommended by our hotel manager, so it was a personal recommendation. Normally people come to Doi Suthep, so she said if you're going to Doi Suthep, go and do these 3 other temples as well. So it's quite different to all the other temples in Chiang Mai. It's absolutely gorgeous, all set among the hills, so I'm going to show you around. This feels more like a secret garden than a temple. Built in the 14th century, it was originally a resting place for the monks traveling to Doi Suthep. But over time, it became a sanctuary for meditation and reflection, hidden away from the chaos of the city. I think there's a few different shrines around here. Check out this gorgeous pagoda. I'm loving this place. It's so different to the temples in town. I've done a tour of all the temples in town. Absolutely stunning. This is amazing. You've got to put this on your list if you're coming to do Doi Suthep. There's something profoundly calming about this place. The way the jungle has embraced the temples, the sound of water cascading down the rocks. It feels untouched, almost sacred. If you're looking for somewhere just to pause and reconnect, this is it. And on the other side, you've got a view of Chiang Mai. Don't know if the video is picking it up, but it's absolutely stunning. There's just pathways leading in all directions with lovely little temples or pagodas. There is a trail that links this temple to Doi Suthep, and you can hike the trail. It is said that the monks use this path to go to Doi Suthep. Okay, let's go and check it out. Ooh, it's a bit muddy here.
that was a little tour of Doi Pha Lat. I'll put the name in the link below. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it was an absolute must. Put it on your list of temples to see when you're coming to see Doi Suthep. So we're heading now to our next temple. We've got 4 temples on this tour. Let's go.
Our next stop is one of Chiang Mai's most iconic landmarks, Wat Pha Lat Doi Suthep.
We are here at Doi Suthep. So let's go. It looks super busy compared to the last place we were. It seems very touristy here compared to the other temple that we went to, Pha Lat. Lots and lots of shops. Lots of people trying to sell you things. Okay, so this seems to be the way up. Let's go.
So let's start the climb. Climbing this 306 steps isn't just a physical journey, it feels like a spiritual one. And when you reach the top, the views are breathtaking. This temple was built in the 14th century to house a sacred relic of the Buddha. Legend has it that a white elephant carried the relic up the mountain, trumpeted 3 times and passed away. The monks saw this as a divine sign and saw this incredible temple was built. At first I was a bit apprehensive about doing the 306 steps in the heat, but it turned out to be a nice cool day and it wasn't that much of a challenge. However, there are lifts if you do not feel like climbing the steps.
Foreigners this way, buy 30 baht ticket. So this is your Doi Suthep temple. We paid 30 baht to get in, and the climb up wasn't as bad as I expected. So if you do want to go into the temple, I've got to put my sarong on and then go in and check out the temple. I'm not sure if I can record in there. It just says shoes not allowed, but okay, so I'm going to go and have a look inside.
The golden chedi at the center of the temple is said to contain the relics of the Buddha. The day we visited the temple was super busy with tourists and with locals. So if you do want to avoid the crowds, try and come early in the day.
So you can see people here walking clockwise with their little prayers. Doi Suthep is very, very touristy, a mix of locals and tourists. Well, I should say very busy. It's a beautiful, beautiful temple and I highly recommend it. But it's super, super busy. So I've walked around and come to a part where there's not a lot of people here. And you can see that it's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. Well worth a visit. And maybe give yourself some time to spend here. So we booked a tour where we are doing 4 temples together, but I would have liked to come and spend a bit more time here. Look how beautiful. There are quiet spots that you can find, but we've got 2 more temples to check out. The town is like around Doi Suthep. We've got to go and find our taxi driver, our tuk-tuk driver rather. So one of these tuk-tuks is ours.
Next up on our trip was Wat Umong, a temple like no other. Built in the 13th century, its defining features is a maze of tunnels designed for meditation. This turned out to be one of my favorite temples.
Okay, so on either side of me there's another little temple. Don't know if the camera's picking this up, it's dark in here.
Exploring these tunnels felt like stepping into another world. It was silent, almost haunting, but in a peaceful way. You can imagine the monks sitting here and meditating, finding stillness in the darkness.
Check it out. This is so amazing. This has been amazing. I love this little temple. So we have explored the cave section of the Umong temple. So let's go and check out the other section. Here we are back outside. How cool was that?
Outside the temple grounds are equally serene and leaves you with a sense of quiet and wonder.
Okay, these steps lead to the main pagoda section, so let's just go and check out the pagoda. I see these giant baskets here, but I'm not sure what they are, or if they're lights inside them, which probably light up at night. But it's a beautifully well preserved pagoda, beautifully carved. Looks very impressive. So there you go, you get the tunnels and this pagoda when you come to Wat Umong.
Our final stop is Wat Intharawat, a perfect example of traditional Lanna culture. Built in the 19th century, it's one of the best preserved wooden temples in Chiang Mai. This temple for some reason has become very popular on Instagram with Thai locals, and there seem to be lots of lovely ladies all dressed up taking beautiful photos in this temple. Unlike the grandeur of Doi Suthep, this temple is understated, humble, but has a simplicity that makes it so captivating. Standing here, you feel like you've stepped back in time. The teak wood, the intricate carvings. Look at the roof. It's ancient. Check this out. The walls might have been painted in the past. There's just bits of it left. These temples are more than just destinations, they're experiences that stay with you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let me know in the comments which one you'd visit first, or if you've been to Chiang Mai, share your favorite temples. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.